Slot 1, 2, or 3. Slots. Okay. What the fuck? How does it go from normal to hardest to mania? Let's just do normal. I just want to do normal. Whoa, they got a fat guy in this game? Cool. Boobs. Black chick. Black guy. Why is it only black people and white people? Why is there no Chinese people? I guess that guy's kind of Chinese. Liu Kang looking motherfucker.
Oh god. You guys, Sam, TkyoSam fucks. This guy fucks, man, huh? If you also like someone who, well, I know you guys like someone who tells it like it is. Sam also tells it like how it is, you guys, huh? So if you obviously like that about this, right? Then definitely do go follow Sam, huh? Thank you very much for that resub, Sam, huh? And for being there for my little dance. You got to see my full body, Sam, huh? Sam, you got to see your ultimate prize when you lose 200 pounds or so, huh?
President because yesterday when Trump tweeted, just had a very nice meeting with Attorney General for the month left of his term. And with all this, we saw you are worth it. If you follow her on social media, you know, sometimes she wears very revealing things.
Because there's a lot of people that lurk on the Discord, but there are some people that do talk a lot on there. And yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like, I guess it's my fault because again, like we were talking about this at the beginning of the live stream, how it's like my videos are about me, and I don't mean to make them about me, but they all like somehow eventually turn back to me. It's like what I'm doing in my life, like what I'm doing in that moment, the people I'm hanging out with, the stuff I'm studying, the shit that I'm interested in, and then I share it with everyone, but it still revolves around me. Like Video Game Donkey, a guy who I love, like, you know, his thing's about video games, but he's just a funny guy. It's not really about him or his life, but he just loves video games. You know, Paulie get to Boulder kind of thing. Like, you know, he's a funny guy, you know. Yeah, how am I funny? But it's like, yeah, like somebody put in like a comment the other day that it's like, what did he say? Like he was like, wow, like you haven't changed that much. Like it was a screen name I haven't recognized in a while. And the guy was like he was just saying that like I should be married and have a kid, and like if I was back in America I would be married and have a house and 3 kids or something. And like take in mind this guy has nothing on his like profile that shows who, like what kind of person he is, but it's just like you know, it's like you need to find your own happiness. And I think for me, like what he was trying to say is that like him and another commenter, they were like, if you weren't in Japan, nobody would watch your stuff. And I feel like I don't know, I feel like people would still watch my stuff. I would find my own niche to like get into eventually. I'd find my own community. I'd probably build my own community. But I'm in Japan and I like Japan, so why not double down on that, you know? But it's just sometimes like it just irks me when like people ask me personal questions, like the romance thing earlier that Darkside Phil asked, and there's nothing wrong with it. Like there's nothing wrong with asking it, but you got to remember, from my point of view, is that like, you guys know me. You guys come to these chats and you talk to me and you feel like you know me, but I don't know you. So it's like with Sir Chubbs, for instance, like I've talked to him on Discord, like I've messaged to him, like I've talked to him voice to voice. So it's like I have more of a understanding of who that guy is, kind of thing. Same thing with Coffee Slayer, he's in the Discord a lot. Same thing with Larry and Wu-Tang, he's in the Discord a lot recently. Adam Nation, all these guys, like Jim, they participate a lot in the community. So it's like I feel like yeah, like it makes sense. But it's just like when people ask me about my life, and it's my fault, I put my life out there, right? But it's just like I know it's probably just because I'm a YouTuber, right? But it's like when you're a YouTuber, like if I was a viewer and I came into a chat and I know the guy doesn't know me, like I'm a YouTuber, so if I go into somebody's chat, they can be like, who the fuck are you? And I'm like, hey, check out my online profile, everything's there. But if I was somebody anonymous who they don't know, who they've never really interacted with more than a couple times, and then I ask them something personal, it just feels weird. You kind of get it, you know? So, but I mean, a lot of people don't know what it's like being a YouTuber, so they don't think that far ahead, if that makes sense. Barafuko fibers. Here, let me do the thing here. You chose right. Japan kicks ass. Japan's awesome. Cyberpunk, playing a bit. Cyberpunk is great. I gotta play that again. Just submit your passport and driver's license to Sam directly, get verified. Well, you know what I mean. Sam, would you ever get a Mac? I used to have a Mac. It's still up there right now on my shelf. PowerBook G4? PowerBook 4, whatever it was, the silver one. I had that all throughout college, and then it died 2 years into being in here. Wonka wonka. Are there any new video games that you play? Nah. I'd like to play the new Ghost of Tsushima, despite the woke bitch shit. And I don't know, I really want to play Zelda again. I lent Zelda to my buddy for 6 months for his kids to play, and he told me that he played it the whole time, that motherfucker. So, yeah, what are you gonna do? Are there more active messages wise on Discord or Instagram? Probably Discord. I don't really check. I check Instagram, like What do you mean I only got 20 seconds to shout this out? How am I going to fit that in? Okay, oh shit, it's rolling? Okay, hey guys, thank you for becoming members by pushing that join button over here on youtube.com/TkyoSam. You get access to the private photo dump part of my Discord, which is pretty badass. All you got to do is push that join button. Why are you waiting? Go over while supplies last. Also, big thank you to everybody who went over on patreon.com/TkyoSam. You guys get special behind-the-scenes footage as well as Japanese lessons and packages from me and a different part of the Discord where you can learn Japanese. Okay, bye. Ah!
Let's get scratching.
In a world where Papa Tikyo is on his trusty Japanese Yamaha Virago bike spaghettums and I'm riding around Japan and I'm spieling and I'm podcasting while I'm doing it, go over and check it out if you haven't already. It's ADV Japan, links down below, and come over and be based with your hot dad in Japan.
Oh, どちら様ですか?
マイクです。大好きですよ。するとあれナイス。あれがないんじゃないですか。あれって何？ソースじゃないよ。彼女たち食べちゃったんじゃない？お前らもう食べたの？ダメじゃないですか。ちょっとすいません。っていうか、私たちは一体何を食べたっていうの？最初になかったっけ？最初にあったんじゃない？最初見てないじゃないですか。そうだよ。最初？それって超分厚くて美味しかったとんかつのこと？肉じゃなくてキャベツ？ポテト？ポテトだって？そういえばとんかつの横にはポテトがあった。で、それが何か？ポテトを一緒にやるんじゃない？一緒にあげるの？見よっか。お？やってみよう。なんだって？とんかつと一緒にじゃがいもをあげちゃうってこと？
In a world where Papa Tikyo is on his trusty Japanese Yamaha Virago bike spaghettums and I'm riding around Japan and I'm spieling and I'm podcasting while I'm doing it, go over and check it out if you haven't already. It's ADV Japan, links down below, and come over and be based with your hot dad in Japan. Hi, Yuki. Nico.
Oh.
Nico, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
はよ。もう動画撮りたいんだよ。いつも仕事だ。大事だよ。大事。星。背中の星。ああ、寒いでしょ、これ。はい。いや。Nico, why aren't chilies from Chile? Liar! Huh? マルシーめなかった。でもこの野郎。大輔書いてくれ、トーチェイン。
Can I get you a cup of coffee?
Yeah, well, it's already 10 o'clock in the morning. You don't drink coffee at 10 o'clock in the morning where I come from. I'll take a cold beer instead.
Perhaps something to eat?
You know, come to think of it, my stomach is rumbling a little bit. I'll have another cold beer.
昨日あげてかったけど忘れた。もらって。ちょっと見て。そう、一応いつもアメリカのものはあまり食べないから。なんでしょう。
そう。アップルパイ。
アップルパイだよ。まあジャパニーズアップルパイだけど。
ありがとう。
アメリカのアップルパイはめっちゃ甘いけど、これちょっと甘い。ジャパニーズと合わせるから。俺この間はパーティーに行ってきたけど、半分以上食べたけど、そうとユキにあげようかなと思ってた。
ありがとう。
いえ。そう。
嬉しい。ねえ、よ。俺ストーブ買ったからさ、寒くなくなっちゃうから大丈夫だよ。
いや見たよそれ。どこで買った？
メルカリ。
アメリカリいくらだった？
1000円。
ほー、やっぱりメリカリがいい。俺はこれからメリカリを使う。新品のものはもう買うね。Cutting cabbage.
Yeah.
That's super komakai, Yuki.
Super komakai?
That's super komakai.
Super komakai.
That's super small.
Yeah.
Yuki has cabbage. She has salami and hot dogs.
Yeah.
What are you making? Are you making cabbage sandwich?
No. Only cut.
Only cutting
Only
cabbage.
cutting and only grill.
I think grill. Or more to the fry.
Yes.
Maybe fry grill.
Fry grill.
I don't know. 僕の英語もわかね、いやなんか言ってることが分かってるんだけど、俺もなんか何時かどっちの英語が分かんない。
どっち
フライグリルなんかフライパンで焼くでしょ。
そう。
俺も英語で忘れた。
そうか、そんなこともあるのか。
あるよ、恥ずかしい。てめえ恥ずかしくねえのか、この野郎。恥ずかしくねえのか。いや。
Possible when you are in a hurry or under a strain. When you think hard or try to hurry results too quickly, you generally shut off the interior flow of thoughts and ideas. You have often, no doubt, tried hard to think of something but could not. But just as soon as you stopped trying to think of it, it came to you. End of.
You are how old?
Me, I'm 31.
You have no wife?
No.
No children?
No.
And no home?
No.
You have money? Yes.
Yeah. Some.
But not enough?
No.
If you get this diamond, you will have enough money? Yes.
Yes.
And you will get a wife and children.
Probably not now. What? Huh? What?
I'm confused.
Yeah? Makes two of us, my bro. Christ. I've got to quit smoking, huh?
Why don't you?
Tell you what, Solomon. You find me this diamond, and I'll quit right then and there, huh?
You are born in Zimbabwe?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it beautiful there?
Sure you're not a reporter? Because you ask a hell of a lot of questions, my man.
10,000 sentences. More on what sentences to learn. Written by Katsumoto, posted sometime probably around mid-2007. Update. 10,000 sentences is dead. Let the MCD revolution begin. Okay, so part of the fun of learning Japanese, using this method, is that the whole Japanese world becomes your textbook, if you will. Anything and everything that are in Japanese are fair game for you to learn. But freedom can suck. At least when someone was telling you what to do, you knew where to start. Not only that, but there is of course the problem that you may not know a lot of Japanese. And here this Katsumoto guy is telling you to ignore grammar. So where do you begin? Well, I'm glad you asked. There are things, in order, you will need to learn in your early Japanese sentences. 1. Learn demonstrative pronouns. These are words like this, that, here, and there. These words will get you major mileage. 2. Learn interrogative pronouns. These are the words like who, what, and where. Obviously, you will need to ask a lot of questions, and you will need to be able to understand a lot of questions. So again, these words are going to give you some serious mileage. 3. Learn indefinite pronouns. These are words like somewhere, someone, something, and many. These words are your get-out-of-jail-free card, in a sense, since you can use them when you don't know the actual words for things. Also, these words get a lot of use in definitions. And as you move towards Japanese-only study, using Japanese to Japanese dictionaries, etc., they will provide a scaffolding of sorts. Notice how there's nothing here about personal pronouns I, you, them. They don't get used a lot in Japanese, and English speakers may have a tendency to overuse them since they are used so much in English. To the extent that they won't get you that far, and insofar as you need to wean yourself off of them, it's okay to leave them until later. 4. Learn the Japanese equivalents of prepositions, postpositions. What I mean here is words like in, on, to, and from. 5. Learn the Japanese equivalents of conjunctions. These are words like and, with, and but. The prepositions and conjunctions of Japanese are collectively known as particles. The best way to think of particles is as words with function rather than as words with meaning. They are grammar words. Regardless of how you think of them, the important thing is to learn them. They are the connective tissue of Japanese. Without particles, you won't know what the heck is going on. With particles, you'll know exactly what the heck is going on. Even if you don't know the meanings of the words, you will know what the words in a sentence are doing, what function they are carrying out, and how they relate to one another, and this is the essence of comprehension. 6. Learn native Japanese words, NJWs, especially action verbs. The technical, formal, or scientific vocabulary of English is based on Latin and Greek. The alphabet English uses is entirely based on the Roman alphabet, is entirely based on the Greek alphabet. Similarly, both the writing systems and technical, formal, or scientific vocabulary of Japanese are based on Chinese. So Chinese is to Japanese as Latin and Greek are to English. In English, the raw, gritty, everyday words like raw and gritty are Germanic. I call them simple Germanic words, or SGWs. I am very original with names. The equivalent words in Japanese are native Japanese words, or NJWs. I cannot overstate the importance of learning NJWs, particularly the simple action verbs. You know, the equivalents of English words like pinch, get up, and push. Often, there is a temptation, or at least a tendency, among adults to go for the abstract, grown-up, Chinese-derived kanji combination words. Especially since these Chinese-derived words are generally shorter than native Japanese words. Compare yoi versus yasashi. This tendency is even stronger if you, like me, start out reading all kinds of geeky things like Wikipedia, medical, military-related texts, computer networking textbooks, and, of course, Neon Genesis Evangelion. And therein lies the problem, because in spoken language, it's just awkward, unnatural, sick, and wrong to say things like, "Man, I have this huge laceration on my arm, and it's hemorrhaging like crazy." Why? Well, first of all, you might not be understood, since a lot of kanji combination words are homophones. They all sound the same. Certainly, children or less geeky people might have trouble understanding you, and the funny thing is, they may or may not blame themselves for not having specialist vocabulary. Secondly, even if you are understood, you'll sound like a complete tool, and it will be hard to keep a straight face around you, because, who says laceration? Instead, you want to say something more natural like, "I cut my arm and it's bleeding." So avoid sentences like, "Indeed, Oprah's intermammary sulcus is very prominent at this time," and stick to, "Dude, Oprah's showing mad cleavage today." Finally, NJWs are very powerful in that they are the best tool for explaining 1. New concepts, and 2. Words you've forgotten or that you don't know yet. If you think of the most lucid explanations of, say, concepts in math or physics that you've ever heard, the reason they were so good, the reason they were so lucid, is because they used plain, mostly Germanic words. If you don't believe me now, you will know I speak the truth when you go to a store and try to explain what contact paper is. Planar substrate sheets coated with an adhesive substance and utilized in... I don't think so. Use the Chinese-based words in writing, but speak using simple, gritty, native Japanese words. It's more normal, natural, and understandable. 7. Learn to use the conditional mood from early on. Past and future get done a lot, but somehow the conditional, "if X, then I would," gets left behind. I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. There is nothing so hard that repetition will not make easy, and there is nothing so easy that lack of repetition will not make seem hard. The conditional or hypothetical forms of verbs and adjectives in Japanese are really easy and really common. One of the best treatments of the conditional form can be found in a full-length manga that's part of Giles Murray's book, 13 Secrets to Fluent Japanese. That's just one of the many killer features of this book, each of which alone justify buying, borrowing, or stealing it. That's about it for now. Remember, as always, have fun!
Beautiful gentleman right here. Our bartender.
Mike Police. This one. Yep, there we go. That was beautiful. That was Elvis before he got addicted to pills and was putting whipped cream on steak, you know, because Shishima no soko kara mezameru sono hashita tachi Tokyo koe shinku no shishio ga tachi ageru yuki o hikiawaseru 受けすく愛を定めと呼ぶなら微笑む目で月の手をパラパッパッパッパッパッパッ闇を欺いて刹那を交わしてヤバいすり抜け奴らを突きをつけすら抜いて思いが未来を開く Like a bloody storm, I took you like a bloody storm. Can't you not do the keys? I'm at that she in me. Uki agaru, hienai hokori no kizuna. Nigiri shimete. The best anime ever, JoJo, baby, season 2. This is when they go to Germany to fight the Nazis. It was, you know, with yoga magic. It was pretty badass, you know. Before they had spirit ghosts to fight each other. And I don't know what this fucking music video has to do with it. Guy running up a mountain, mirror effects, I don't know. But you know what? JoJo's all about not knowing what the fuck's going on. So, I'm down. Yeah. Let's do it, Joseph Joestar. Let's kick Dio's fucking ass. Minahiru Chikara ni ほど明し友の声にじんだ痛みと今生き抜く意味を交わしながらバラバラならお前の意志が夜明けを導く Que das casare para para pa 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 Hikari sasu oka shaku natsu no sore Tamashi ga butsukuり合う旅路へ悲しみに塗られたお未来を作れ Like a bloody storm Like a bloody storm この世させの立ちその先へ 恐れずに何もためらず沈め流れの中共鳴する運命の波紋心にバラナナバラバババババ 闇を欺いて刹那を交わしてヤバいすり抜け奴らの突きをつけ貫いて思いが未来を開く Like a bloody storm 熱く Like a bloody storm 血脈に刻まれた癒し吹き上がる消えない誇りの絆 Yeah, JoJo is badass. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. There we go.
you're caring about something with all your heart and energy, but you can't care about it if you're always holding yourself back in case it doesn't work out.
Yeah, why y'all put cheese on my cheeseburger?
I'm sorry, what?
Shut your bitch ass